Secrets leak where teams collaborate, like in Discord, Slack, GitHub, and Drive. Manual reviews are slow, and regex scanners drown teams in false positive with no context. Security needs proactive real-time detection that integrates without changing developer workflow. That's why we chose the problem statement, which is AI-powered data leak prevention tool. The name of our project is N8 Agent 8. The team members are Mayank Agarwal, Himanshu Kesarwani, Bindu Pape Jitivrat, Kunal Kumar, and Sanjeet Mose. So the proposed solution of our project is that we have developed an N8 agent which analyzes the applications like Discord, Slack, GitHubs, and Google Drive so that we can detect the files which contains the API keys, passwords, and all. So we have developed an automated scanning workflow using AI-powered Gemini model to detect API exposed API keys and secrets. We have integrated that AI agent with Discord, Slack, GitHub, and Drive. We have generated real-time alerts via mail, like when if any API exposed key has been detected, then it will be reported through mail to the user. It is secure, scalable, and easy to integrate solution for any team because it is a low code, no code tool. The innovation and uniqueness of this project is it uses AI to detect data leak rather than using normal regex functions, which can give false positives with no context. For AI, we have used Google's Gemini 2.5 Flash LLM, which is a very new gen LLM and has very great features for detecting data leaks. It has multiple support channels like Discord, Slack, GitHub, and Drive, so we do not need to configure each of them differently. For one trigger, we can get the report of data leak in one mail. In false positive, due to data AI powered, no false positives due to AI powered contextual understanding, and it is customizable alerts. We can do it and can be deployed without disrupting existing workflows. But this is our technical approach. For the technical approach, we have choose the platform NA10, which is used for no-code, low-code AI agent creations for and integrating multiple platforms. For AI, as I have already told you that it is we have used Gemini 2.5 Flash. For programming languages, for parsing of text in the files, we have used JavaScript. And we have integrated in that workflow, we have integrated GitHub API, Google Drive API, Slack and Discord API. And for Slack and Discord, we have created Discord and Slack bots for file scanning. For API calls to the models and for fetching of files from the Discord, we have used the HTTP protocol for doing the HTTP API calls. Then those API calls gets the files from those messages and then extract those files from binary data and then we extract the data from the binary files and then we put the data into Gemini and then from Gemini it tells us that the data has been leaked or not. So this is the methodology or the process. We have defined trigger events. Then the trigger events goes to four paths, which is for Discord, Slack, Drive, and Discord, GitHub. And for Discord, it checks the messages. Slack, it also checks the messages. Discord, it checks specific documents. And for GitHub, it checks repositories. Then it extract the file, as I already told you. We extract the file from those applications, then put it into binary files, and then extract the data from that binary files, and then we pass that into a JSON format. And the JSON format is given to the Gemini API, and Gemini API gives a JSON response, which is in turn converted into text, and then text is sent through mails. So this is the architecture flow diagram, as you can see. This is the GitHub path. This is the and this is Discord. This is the Google Drive path. This is the Discord path, and this is the Slack path. So let me show you the live demo of this thing. So this is the N8N basically workflow of our system. So this is the Google Drive file. Okay, so it fetches the specific file from Google Drive, and then this analyzes it and sends the report. For Discord, it fetches the Discord credentials, and then it calls the bot that we have in this here, like as you can data leak scan bot. Then after that, it fetches the files from the messages, and it gives the text files, as you can fetches files, and then it gives those files to Google Gemini to analyze those files and then sends the report. Then this is the GitHub one. So we have put the GitHub credentials here. Then GitHub API call is done. Then it fetches files from those GitHub. Then it again we have put the GitHub credentials. Then here basically what happens is this checks those files in which the API expose could have been here basically. Then this is the Gemini API call in which it calls the Gemini API for the scanning of those files. And after the getting the output of the file, it sends a report. And this is for the Slack, which is quite similar to Discord. It checks for the recent messages and then checks if the recent message has any file. Then it fetches those files and then checks those files and gives it passes the output from the Gemini and then sends the mail. So I'll show you the workflow. So this is a file, recent message from me, and it is a text file where I have exposed the API in GitHub. And this is the Slack one. So as you can see, this is the Slack, and I have this GitHub repository here where I have exposed the thing, and I have a Google Doc. Yeah, Google Doc I have where I've exposed the API key. And now when I will execute the workflow, a trigger is hold on, and then it fetches for the Discord files. So we have received one mail. As you can see, this is the mail. It is going for the GitHub one. This is the mail for the GitHub. Yes, as you can see, the workflow has been successfully executed. So the thing is, we have received four mails basically at 11:41, which is this mail. This is the Google Drive basically, and uh, this is for the Discord one, and yes, and this is for the Slack one. So we have received four mails, and which is basically four notification that our secret has been exposed. Secret basically the API key. We can put passwords also here. The Gemini API is so capable that it can detect it. So this is our whole project. And for the feasibility and viability, this is very feasible because we have done very low code things. You have to just download this into a JSON file and then upload it into nEigent8 and just configure this all. This is very easy to configure, and you can just you have a working workflow for your projects or applications, you can say. So it is very feasible and viable because it has low code, no code. Basically, it's minimal user interventions one deployed. It is cost effective, and it overcomes challenges like for regex type functions. It may fail in many cases, but in for AI it is trained with multiple text and documents. So therefore, it is very good for analyzing the documents and files. Impacts and benefits, it's proactive prevention of data breaches from leaked secrets, helps development teams, and then enhances organizational security, automates the whole secret catching, like secret detecting basically, enables the compliance with data protection standards. For the research work, we have used we have researched for Slack and how to get the Slack and Discord API, and for how to get the Google API, and then how to work with nEigent8 and how to automate the things and all. So thank you. This is our presentation and this is our project. Uh, Thank you.